All right, so I am posting this because I got sick. I got sick, and I don't get sick. I really don't. I cannot tell you the last time I actually got sick. Like, like couldn't do anything sick. Um, but this has now caused a situation. I'm not going to say a problem because that would be putting in a negative connotation on it, and I don't believe that. But I got sick. My son came Friday, and he was all stuffy and sneezing and lots of goo coming out of the poor kid. And yeah, by Sunday night I was a mess. And I was up half the night trying to get the congestion to not, because I started feeling it in my chest, which means that it's gonna cause bronchitis, which is just I've suffered with bronchitis in the past years ago. Um, so I uh I missed I missed my classes. I did call in, but I missed my classes, and that was a big blow for me. And this is now day two. Yesterday I didn't get up at all. I didn't turn the TV on. I didn't look at the phone. I was down all day. Um, Today I still feel like crap, but I'm getting. I think I'm going. I'm back, going back to the upside, I think. But yeah. So now what? You know, and this is the thing with me. If you ever paid any attention, this is like a huge blow for what I was, trying to accomplish. It's just a setback, I guess. But now I've got to go into now what? There is a little bit of sadness, I guess, behind this, because to really actually get the full, um, what I feel would be the full benefits of doing the class that I was doing, is you'd have to be there for the whole thing, which I'm obviously missing 2 days now. So I'm not sure. I haven't received a call back from the school to actually talk about what's what. Um, but now I need to move forward regardless. But in being sick, I just posted on here a video that came across my screen that was like very, very insightful and helpful. And um, I mean, just as in my life as a whole, um, being on a spiritual journey can sometimes feel very, very lonely. Like nobody gets you, nobody understands you. And to watch the video and see everything he said, and it was like, okay, so I'm not alone. But I now have to figure out how to move forward, and I now have to put one foot in front of the other and start basically. I feel like all over, from here to move to do something. And I don't mean to say great, but something. I mean, I'm not one to just sit down and do nothing. That's just not who I am. I'm a very I go. I gotta go. And sometimes I guess maybe that's not the way to be, because you know it's sad. I guess I was thinking earlier about it, how one sickness can basically devastate everything that somebody's got going on. You know what I mean? Like one sickness, that's all it did. I don't usually get sick. So but I do think that maybe I may have. I mean, knowing what I know about, we create we're creators. I create. The incident on Friday with the hostile environment that I was in, that I was right in the middle of, basically, while in class, and then my son coming here sick. Now my kids come sick on occasion. They were sick last weekend. I mean, they come here sick. I don't never catch what they have. Um, Maybe subconsciously I took on the sickness because maybe that there was some underlying, fear of the classroom that maybe I was trying to find a way to get out of. I don't know. I mean, I can spin circles around this one, but um, I don't. You know what I mean? I look at it from a deeper perspective. Like, I got sick, so there's something a little strange about that. And then to look back and say, okay, well, you were in a hostile, and your emotions are direct reflections of your health. So if that was emotionally disturbing to me, that could have caused enough of a disturbance to allow the sickness to take hold. Um, it's scientific. It's a science thing. Okay, we're gonna go back at that. It's a science thing. When your vibration gets out of whack, then that's when illnesses can affect you, and that's why, with the whole trying to get my vibration down to get witchcraft is thick. That made sense to me because that's, that's what you would have to do to somebody that's a high vibing person. If you were going to affect their vibration, you got to get it down low enough to affect their vibration. So I don't know. I'm babbling at this point. I'm sick. um, but yeah, so I'm feeling a little better today, but not that great. I still haven't really moved around too much. I've just kind of been sitting here, just watch the podcast. Um, but yeah, I gotta figure out now what it is that I'm gonna do, and I have no idea. And I'm gonna probably be doing a lot of meditating and figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, and maybe seeing why that happened. Like, there's a psychological reason. I'm thinking. I don't think it was just like Kyle came and I got sick because, like I said, my kids come sick. You know, my kids, they're kids, and their kids are gross. They be picking shit up all the time, and I don't mean that. I mean that in the best way possible. They be picking up stuff all the time. Jake was sick last weekend. Matt was sick. Matt was sick the weekend before. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know. I just wanted to post that and to tell you to go check out my community tab because I just posted a video on there that was like maybe that was the reason why I had to be here today to see that video. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was watching it. I was like, well, if I was at school, I wouldn't have been able to see this. So I don't know. Just think about it. But yeah. So I'm just gonna post this on here, and if I'm a little bit, I am sick, so give me a break. Oh.